Okay, here I have a TinyPilot Pro on version 2.8.0. I am using a Voyager 2A, and there's this known issue, where if you try to mount virtual media, such as like a Windows 11 installer, something that's much bigger than 2 gigabytes, people are having issues. And as you can see, this is Windows 11, and I was able to successfully install it through an image using that feature, connected to this Beelink SCR5 Pro. And let me show you how I did it. So first thing, this is a fresh TinyPilot Pro install image. I'm using a Samsung 256 gigabyte micro SD card. And first thing you want to do is go to security, enable SSH, and then go into a terminal and type in this command to go to this folder. Now, you may get an error message that there's no such directory, and this may occur if you haven't tried to load any media, so that folder doesn't exist. So what you can do is make the directory using this command, and then once you're in the directory, I'm going to use fallocate to make a raw file. Now, for Windows 11 Pro or Windows 11 image, it says you need at least 8 gigabytes, but you could change it to whatever you like. So for now, I'm going to make it 8 gigabytes and call it 8 GB image. And then when you go back to manage virtual media, you'll see there it is. You want to go down to the drop down, show options, and make it a writable flash drive, and then mount the disk. If you right click the start button and go to disk management, we'll have to format this, because if we try, I've already downloaded the media creation tool, but if I try to load this, it will not see that flash drive, because it won't see that if it's in raw format. So once it pulls up, you can right click, and it takes a while. Like I already clicked earlier, so it'll pull up eventually. But you got to format it somehow, and once you do, the media creation tool should be able to see it, no problem. I've tested this with on the Voyager, the original Voyager, this one here, and you need the power connector. So if you're using the USB-C connector, the power and data needs to be separated. So I have another custom TinyPilot that I just tried and made using a Raspberry Pi 4, and it didn't work. So, okay, let's see here. Format. All these settings don't matter. Once you use the media creation tool, it'll override all that. So yes, I was trying it with a custom Raspberry Pi, not using the power connector, and it doesn't work. Like it will not mount. If you try to boot from it, then you'll see the flash drive, but the keyboard and mouse do not work. Okay, so once that says FAT32 or exFAT, doesn't matter, you could accept. And in this instance, I probably won't do the install, but I want to test installing another method. Since this, so USB flash drive, the new volume, great. But as I was saying, I want to try and load Medicat. And, on this micro SD card, there's plenty of free space. So what I want to do later is make a 200 gigabyte image, load Medicat, put the Windows 11 installer image on Medicat, and see if I can clean install from there as well. So anyway, I'll be back once this is finished. Okay, so we are done. And before we try this, what I'd like to do is make another flash drive. So let's eject this one and then go back to the terminal and let's make, I don't know, what do we want to do? 200 gigabytes? I think 200 gigabytes. Let's try that. 200 gigabytes. So I'll call this 200 and 200. No, yes. Okay. And then close, go back, and let's see if this works. Okay, we want a writable mount, and then go to the disk management. Now, installing Medicat is going to take so much longer. Here, while we're waiting for that, I know we have to turn off security. Okay. Maybe it'll take much longer now that we have 200 gigabytes. Okay, so if I right click, oh, that was fast. Okay, format. So this time it'll say X format, that's fine. Okay, we have exFAT. Did not, whatever. We'll see if it works or not. Okay, Medicat. Okay, antivirus is off. Okay, we're going to install Medicat. We're installing to what, drive D, new volume. Just hit enter. Sure. Yes. Okay, finally. Once that is done, we now have to copy our image into the drive. Alright, first let's test out the 8 gigabyte. And there you have it. Now, let's try using the 200. Alright. Install Windows. All right. Looks like that was successful as well. My guess is that the team with TinyPilot Pro, hopefully they can make a option here that will just send the command fallocate and just ask you how much you want allocated as a raw disk, so you don't have to even SSH into it. But it looks like, yeah, even a 200 gigabyte image looked like it worked just fine. If you have any questions or comments, let me know.